Hey, what's up everyone? This is Miracle MS at your service, presenting to a new episode of Captain Tsubasa Rise of New Champions. So there are a new set of DLC characters now available, which are more advanced compared to the previous set of 3. While they didn't add any new moves, they did bother to make new skills specifically for these new star players. However, they didn't add any new event skills or emblems, which means the only remaining event skills right now are Last Line Defender for Jean, Heavy Tune for Jito, which is coming soon, Phantom for Mueller, and Best Laid Plans for Ryan. Soda also has Harvester, but that skill won't come without Azumaichi route. Duelman also has an emblem in the game files, but no event skills for him. Now let's start with the first star player, Tsubasa. Tsubasa has both a new driver shoot and a new neo driver shoot. He can only shoot from a very far range, and if you get any closer it will turn into a dead shoot, meaning there won't be any animations. Along with these, Tsubasa has two new skills. The first one is Maximum Drive, which works the same way as Calivor's Destroyer. After a goalkeeper deflects a shoot, their all stats will be decreased by 10% for a short time. So against Hernandez, who has perfect keeper, this skill does nothing. The second skill is Bursting with Fight. It decreases dribble speed and kick gauge fear rate, but increases shoot power instead. The dribble speed is decreased by 15%, while the kick gauge fear rate is decreased by 25%. This, along with Tsubasa's lower technique stats, makes Tsubasa take too long to charge his shoot. As for the shoot power boost, without this skill, Tsubasa can do 27 damage on Genzo with a driver shoot, and if he has the skill, the damage will become 29. For no driver shoot, the effect becomes more visible, as without this skill, no driver shoot will do 39 damage, while with this skill, the damage reaches 45. However, the kick gauge fear rate is what makes you question if the skill is worth it or not. Because without this skill, Tsubasa can charge his first bar by 2.3 seconds and the second bar by 2.6 seconds, which makes it 4.9 seconds in total for no driver shoot. However, if you use this skill, the driver shoot will take 3.1 seconds to charge, while the second bar takes 3.4 seconds, which leads to a total of 6.5 seconds just to charge a no driver shoot. Now to fully see some examples of Tsubasa's abilities, this is what happens if you use the driver shoot and no driver shoot with all 6 skills enabled against the 3 most used goalkeepers in the game. Driver shoot can do 29 damage on Genzo, 34 damage on Hernandez, and 45 damage on Wakashimazu. If you use no driver shoot, the damage for both Genzo and Hernandez will be 45, and it can score on Wakashimazu. And in case you wanted to try it out on Tsubasa's overhead, the damage will be the same as Tsubasa's driver shoots. Okay, I think I'm done with Tsubasa's shoots. So All Japan Twin Shoot done by Tsubasa will do 37 damage on Genzo. And I know what you're thinking. What if Misaki uses it? Come to think of it, he does have Jet Setter, which lets him charge the kick gauge fear rate faster. Maybe this was it. Maybe that's what they were trying to do. Misaki can now finally be a great scorer. It only does 23 damage, so it's not worth it. But what if you use it with a custom character? So I used a raw 599 custom character, no skills used. If he does a twin shoot with normal Tsubasa, the damage will be 24. While with Star Tsubasa, the damage will be 29. However, no Drive Tiger Twin Shoot has the same damage with both versions of Tsubasa, damage of 33. Now after saying all this, there's one final point that you need to know about. Wakabayachi's Unnerve has finally been released, which decreases opponent's midfielder's technique for the first 15 minutes of the match by 40%. So Tsubasa's 80 tech will go down to 48, which makes charging the driver shoot and no driver shoot near impossible. In my opinion, it's best to use Tsubasa as a forward and use his overhead to score. Remember, it has the same damage as his driver shoot, plus you don't have to worry about charging your kick gauge fear rate. And that finally concludes Star Tsubasa. On to the next one, Tachibana brothers. Both their stats and skills are now identical, minus a captain skill, so I just need to break down one of them. The Star Tachibana come with two new skills of their own, Combination Area and Combination Piercing. Combination Area increases the Tachibana brothers' kick gauge fear rate when they're in the attacking third by 50%. Because of this, it only takes them 1.05 seconds to charge their twin shoot. Without this skill, it would take 1.6 seconds. There is no real way to know what Combination Piercing can do, but Bunak, who managed to fully stop Shinaida's fire shoot, did manage to stop the Tachibana twin shoot, but got blown away himself. Hopefully that gives some form of understanding about the skill. Now to see how effective the new twin shoot is against the three most used goalkeepers. They do 25 damage against Wakabayashi, 29 damage against Hernandez, and 31 damage against Wakashimazu. For a 1 second charging shoot, that's a pretty high damage. But enough with the monkeys, time for the last player. Diaz is the only player without a new skill or move. All he has is a different skill set, which is really underwhelming, especially with how broken Diaz was in the new hero mode. But that doesn't mean there's nothing to talk about. Diaz now has United Pass, a skill that increases the spirit of whoever you pass to by a little. That alone doesn't do much, but when you look at Pascal and find the exact same skill on him, that's when things get interesting. Diaz and Pascal are now able to 1-2 non-stop by half the field's length. This is basically the Infinite Golden Dew Originals edition. Diaz's shoots are both weaker and have a lower miracle goal chance now compared to his original version. However, Diaz also has two assisting skills that increase the stats of whoever he passes to, allowing them to have a better kick gauge fear rate and shoot power. This is the boost Diaz gives. 18% offense, 10% defense, which doesn't matter, 9% power, which is a shame, 18% speed, and 17% technique. I also tried to try them out on other new star players, Tsubasa and Tachibana. Tsubasa's shoot power wasn't improved much by Diaz's pass, but the kick gauge fear rate went from 3.1 seconds on the first bar to 2.5 seconds, and the second bar to 2.n seconds instead of 3.4 seconds. Meaning the now drive shot could be charged in 5.3 seconds instead of 6.4 seconds, which is over a second faster. The Tachibana brothers had the opposite effect. The kick gauge fear rate didn't go up by much, but the shoot power got a significant boost. While without Diaz's pass, they could do 25 damage on Genzo with a twin shoot, with Diaz's pass, they managed to bring up to 32 damage on Genzo, which is a massive improvement. And that's it for the full breakdown on the new DLC players. I can't really tell you guys whether to buy these players or not, so please don't ask me if they're worth it or not. Thank you all so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed it. Stay tuned for more, and I'll see you all next time.